On Stage is brought to you in part by Red Stripe, brewing good vibes for Jamaica 60.
What the stars at Reggae Sumfest told us that you will be hearing for the first time. Stars like Aidonia, Masicka, Dexta Daps, Koffee, Shaneil Muir, Sizzla, the artists featured in the Dave Kelly tribute, and more. Also coming up, BRT Weekend had its biggest staging ever, and we have a special report just for you. All coming up. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be right back.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
We're still reviewing Reggae Sumfest, the return. But first, BRT Weekend had its biggest staging ever. Here is Jason Williams with our report.
BRT! When BRT Weekend started 11 years ago in Florida, it was a party weekend concept similar to Dream Weekend. Then in 2017, for the first time, the team took BRT Weekend on tour.
Everything sell off!
With stops in the Dominican Republic, California, and Atlantic City in New Jersey for the first time. It's the third installment of BRT Weekend Atlantic City. The Atlantic City staging, though, has rapidly become the biggest of any of BRT's location stops, due largely to its location in reasonable proximity to large Caribbean community states like New York, Connecticut, and Maryland.
BRT Weekend Atlantic City is the craziest thing right now.
For the most part, BRT has been a party vibe with selectors and artists, bringing the energy year after year. But for this, the 2022 staging in Atlantic City, the tides seem to be turning, and BRT Weekend is evolving into a large-scale festival. Over 22,000 people are here in Atlantic City for this beach road trip weekend concept. BRT Weekend Atlantic City 2022 begins right now. July 15 to 17. The numbers alone are impressive. Over 22,000 patrons for 6 events. But the massive stage, equipped with high-tech lighting, screens, and pyrotechnics, had the party weekend feeling something like a Caribbean version of Rolling Loud, the largest hip-hop festival in the world. On the dancehall front, Spice, Skilly Bang, Dexta Daps, and Ding Dong. On the soca front, Kes the Band and Michelle Montano, who both signaled the first time BRT had band performances.
We just reached on the last party, and from watching social media, watching on stage page, because yes, I did go on Instagram page from Thursday to today. The experience is different. You know, they're saying it's like 20,000 people here, and last year, you know, he was at the All White, it was crazy, but this year, different energy, different vibes. Love the turnout, love the vibe.
Second time up here, and me enjoy it. Different atmosphere, the ambience, everything good, and the people full of vibes. So I have to big up Hans, and I have to big up Marcus. Yeah man, BRT family, big up on yourself, Lava to that. Whole Buzz Nation, Gaza, simple.
Shout out to BRT. I'm here. You know what? I'm gonna follow the whole road trip. If it's like this, guess what? I'm there.
Yeah, man.
You don't even know. It's nice. You got no problems. Nice. Look, they got tight security. I don't even need my security.
Nothing like this happening in Atlantic City, and on stage, you know where BRT has started from, when it was just 1,000 people for the first one years ago. They said 22,000 plus in a one place, and the greatest thing about it, they said 22,000 people in a one place, and not one fight. Beer love, beer unity, and our culture and our music. We show us how big Caribbean music is. That is the biggest joy. BRT, congratulations.
To me, global events and global promotion has always been our vision, always been the goal that we're trying to get. So we're ready to do it. We would have been at this stage 2-3 years ago if the pandemic, because this was all our plan. Right. And the last BRT, we got our permit only 6 weeks before the event. Right. So we only had 6 weeks to promote. This time we had a full year to do what we do best. Nothing else. I don't have other 9 to 5. I don't have anything. All I know what to do is promote, get people out, make sure people are entertained. Sometimes people have have some complaints or whatever. I fix complaints. People take the time off work to come and spend a whole weekend with me. I'm going to make sure you get back to work and tell your friends, yo, I enjoyed BRT weekend.
After Sumfest ended the morning of July 24th, it was a long trek to the parish of Portland for Beach Euphoria. And what an event it was turning out to be. A packed house at Boston Beach was super hyped. The energy in the venue was unlike anything we have seen in a while. And then when artists like Briscoe, Shaneil Muir and Intense hit the stage, it felt like the venue was about to explode with excitement. But sadly, the event ended prematurely like this. A fight in the venue turned what was a good event into chaos and pandemonium, forcing the police to pull the plug, leaving build acts Pretty Pretty and Yannick the Curvy Diva on scene. The promoters of Beach Euphoria were mum on the issue.
All right, and still to come right here on our stage, what the stars at Reggae Sumfest told us that you'll be hearing for the first time. Stars like Masicka, Aidonia, Dexta Daps, and more. All coming up. We'll be back.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Red Stripe, brewing good vibes for Jamaica 60.
All right, so several new artists made debuts at Reggae Sumfest on night 2. Here are some of them.
Put your hands and cups into the air. It is obvious, I'm in love with you.
Woman, be confident. How you feel learn to depend on you.
Take us over. Think for wife and no one. When your heart too big, my lad, them won't take you for a fool. This is why me no lie.
Jamaica's culture minister, Olivia Babs-Grange, was among a bumper crowd being rocked by some of the biggest musical brands in Jamaica's music.
Family!
The most explosive moments of night number 2 came during a special tribute to legendary producer Dave Kelly, featuring some of the biggest names he produced.
This man has been in the music industry before I came here. And I'm here 30 years. 30 years, not even 30 years. 30 years. And this man has been contributing way before me.
Bounty, Beanie, Sham, Frisco Kid, Wayne Wonder, Mr. Easy, and Spragga Benz. For you, Sham, how was it for you?
Yeah, it's the best thing. To me, it means everything, you know what I mean? These are my brothers. These are artists that I looked up to when I was in high school, you know what I mean? And to share the same stage with them, we have been sharing the same studio for years, you know what I mean? Some of us share the same homes, you know what I mean? And it's just a joy, and we have to say big respect and enough love to Dave Kelly. Today is his day. It's his day, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Yeah, we're here.
Same bunch of flowers, you know?
We're taking a ride. It's alright.
Your comments on this performance?
It's story.
That's one word. Amazing.
Make it fly, you know.
Flying steady. Yeah, it's amazing, man.
Mama, she a beg on a open praise. They do not bother when they done play. But some little wanna know what bad man said. And I talk about hey. But anybody test my door after hours that time.
Anything surprise you about how the crowd responded?
Trust me, it's a vibe. But Dave Kelly always know best, you know. Trust me. The one thing throughout the whole time we've been around Dave, he always make a good decision and respect him for that. So big up Madhouse.
Don't forget all the diamond team from out of the rough.
Trust me, brother.
From the yard and it's like a place of boy. Me hear the girls call, hear the girls calling out. Just a beanie.
The girl named Sugar.
Blessings, my lord.
Your comment, your experience.
Oh, no, for do that. Don't run the camera joke with me, Mr. Winfred. If you stop it, you know. Don't run camera joke with me. Good morning, ladies and gentle people.
Hey, Chef.
Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Give thanks for having me here.
Your own take on what happened just
now. No, well, listen me, you know the maestro na mix, you know. Tonight, him fling the spear with the red ribbon. From a million mile. You understand me? To the bullseye. Him not miss. I look at him and say, boy, Dave, all after so many years, you ain't still straight. I can't deal with it. I go home. Yeah, but the night was a great night. Remember Sumfest 2022 we are talking. It was a great night and a great morning. You understand me? Oh my God, have mercy.
So all I have to say about that, it was medicine and the doctor deliver.
All right then.
The argument there. See?
All right.
There you go.
And to Dave you say,
All right. To Dave I say, respect and manners. For God so loved the world, he gave us his only begotten son. Then him gave us Dave Kelly for dancer. We love him till death.
Yeah, man, not change.
Stepping on first.
Yeah, man. So the things that it's a great honor. I like to perform with my brother them. For years we do this, you know, and it shows the levels over there. So, you know, we can do it professionally, one team, and Dave Kelly, we let him know for about
one Jamaica, Jamaica.
Yeah, man, Dave is a mastermind still. So, whatever, at the beginning, nothing we never even see what happened.
Yeah,
but after we talk to him and him, you know, show him vision, we know that the man was sitting from beginning to end. So we just trust him vision, you know.
Anything Dave do, I do it for them art here, sir. I do it for them art, I do it to the whole line great. Sometimes you not going to see it, but work with it.
I know further on, it's still include Turf Fabulous, Fluid Culture, Daddy School, and all of the original, you know, Mother School. But at the beginning, so.
Okay, so this is just a sample of what's
Yeah, this is just, a little jump off. I have to say, I'm going to take this platform to tell Dave Kelly, God bless you. 1993, when you say, all right, you're going to give Frisco Kid a chance and you read him Pepper Seed. That changed my whole entire life. From that time until this time. You understand me? So I have to say gratitude, I have to say thanks. And may the Lord bless you, guide you, protect you, and give you more inspiration to do more music. And you know we're going on the road with this show, right? Don't joke. Gratitude. Yeah, come on now.
Dave gave us a basket. Dave gave us a basket full of food.
Yeah, man. It teaches us gratitude.
And you are very close friend of Dave.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Yes, that's my brother.
How is he feeling?
No, right now it's the first. It's the first I see Dave give so much people hugs. Everybody here to know Dave, and he's a man of little words and little emotions. You know what I mean? And as soon as we came off stage, Dave was hugging everyone tight, super tight. Spragga tried to draw him on stage, but it didn't work because I've had him in the gym for the last 6 months, just pumping some irons and getting the leg work. You know what I mean? So it's going.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. And we look forward to part 2 here, sir.
Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us a better way. Things are really bad, the only friend I know.
Remember, you're watching on stage at Sumfest. It's our stage.
We're going for the win.
Good for the win. Make it fly, you know.
Make it fly, you know.
Sizzla, with the kind of energy befitting the closure of the greatest reggae show on earth, had to abort his performance due to rain. Here's what he told us backstage.
Yes, sir. Jamaica. Hey, Paul, big up yourself. Y'all think of the one about you watching. When we be a discovery. Hey. How you doing? Long time I haven't seen.
The Most High can interrupt at any time, you know what I'm saying? All blessings to the Most High. This is the day of His Majesty, the 23rd of July, going into the 24th. And it's a very respectful day, and I respect the people. This show is not about Sizzla, it's about the family. It's about the world coming home, having a good time, listening to good dancehall music, vibration, traveling the countries, going through the beaches, you know what I mean, booked in the hotels, meeting their families and loved ones. That's just it for me, because this show, other than the orchestra, this show is really one of the biggest shows since the 3 years pandemic affecting our country and its people. So this show was just for the people. I felt no way about it. I applaud all those persons been working on it, and they've done well so far. It's good.
That's your message to the fans who were out there?
Based on the fact that you've said that it was interrupted by the weather. But then again, to my fans, more love, more blessing. You know what I mean? We came out with that vibe to give you that strength, and my fans are always my fans. And any other fan out there, big respect. This is Sizzla. That's how we do it. We just work for Jah. We're working for Jah. Big up yourself.
So, Minister, after 2 years, no Sumfest, no excitement like this in Montego Bay, second city, it's back. The return.
Jamaica was waiting to exhale. And out of that, we also saw one of my favorite artists, Spice, being crowned Queen of the dancehall Queen by Reggae Sumfest.
Well deserved?
Well deserved, well deserved. And certainly the fact that Dave Kelly was being honored is also well deserved.
Yes, and we'd like to see more of this, wouldn't you? To see more of features like this, the crowning of someone, an icon being celebrated by artists who he had produced, and you know, some of them he found them and bring them into the music.
Well, it's great when a private promoter would take the time out to do that. Normally in recent times, it's something that is done by government through my ministry, where we've had the Gold Awards and so on. And Ephraim Martin has been over the years doing his thing as well. But I think with this large audience and such a big event, that has become an institution in Jamaica, across the diaspora and across the world, for our artists to be honored at an event like this is, I would say, very gratifying. Yeah.
How important is this event to the Jamaican economy, to the cultural capital of the country?
Well, Winford, Reggae Sumfest brings visitors to Jamaica. So tourism benefits, the hotels benefit. I mean, I couldn't even get a room. So I'm driving back to Kingston tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. But for me, it's better that I make room for a visitor to come to Jamaica, right? And the economy benefits. Some vendors call this Christmas because they benefit from the influx of visitors, and also Jamaicans from all walks of life from across Jamaica coming to Montego Bay at this time to enjoy Reggae Sumfest. And it's a lovely mix because you have grassroots and you have uptowners and you have even some of the wealthy. They come to Reggae Sumfest. Everybody rubs shoulders together.
The return is now in its final run.
It's in the final few hours, yeah.
How do you sum it all up?
Well, you know, it's still happening, so it's really hard to really sum it up. But the way it looks, the whole thing has so much energy to it, and dynamic energy, and different kinds of resurfacing, artists resurfacing in the new, the new period of time. I think it's an overwhelming success. The new design of the place is working. We got another maybe 5,000 people by widening the venue, and it looks really, really good. There's 6 more major sponsors that want to get on and do multiple year deals with Down Sound Entertainment. Everyone's loving it, and it took a lot of thought.
And still to come in this review right here on our stage of Reggae Sumfest, what artists like Aidonia, Masicka and Dexta Daps told us that you'll be hearing for the first time.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Red Stripe, brewing good vibes for Jamaica 60.
Shaneil Muir was one of the most anticipated debutantes at the show. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Winfred. I appreciate it.
You've made the biggest stage in the Jamaican reggae dancehall space.
After 6 years and more working hard towards it, I'm very grateful, and thanks to Mr. Joe Backbench. I appreciate it so much for putting me on this place where, to see my fans and to have my fans see me and perform live in my own realm of Montego Bay where I'm from. It's ecstatic, I have to say.
Okay, so walk through your performance.
It was amazing, I have to say. Every performance that I've ever done, it's like a learning lesson for me. In every way, there's always room for improvement for some things. Whenever I'm gonna go, I'm gonna start watch over this. I'm say, okay, what could I do? What I never do. But for this performance, I feel like I delivered. I delivered well because the reception that I received from the crowd and the live audience, and to be able to to mesh with them and deliver my songs that they already listen to and they know, and to be able to do that in a live audience has been good.
How different are they from other fans that you've performed for?
They're different. They're more of a listeners than ravers. They're not much of ravers, but they do listen and they do enjoy, and they vibe with me. So it's been good.
Okay, well, take us into the wider space now for your career. Where is it? Where's the career now?
It's right here. See her here, right? Yes. So Top Girl is live and direct. I'm here in Montego Bay, but my career in itself has grown ever since we last spoke, and it's been growing ever since. And the team has grown, the fans, the supporters, everything has grown. My Instagram grow, everybody grow. I'm growing. Love it.
You're in demand. As far as I know, your name is being called in everything.
Yes. Yeah.
People want you to do things. People quickly will say Shaneil Muir.
Yes.
For a female.
Yes.
And are you aware of that?
No, you're letting me. I'm aware, but no, you're confirming what I've heard. But yes, I have been getting a lot of bookings here and there in the Caribbean, in the US. I did my UK tour recently, so to see that I'm doing so much work, that tells a story. So I think I am in demand.
The UK was special, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It definitely was, and I adore each and every specific location that I went to. Each and every place was unique in its own self, and it taught me a lot as well. So, I just think that I'm just advancing my knowledge, advancing my stage presence and everything, and learning from that as well.
And on the recording side, what's in the pipeline?
A lot. There's a lot of unreleased songs that they need to look out for. I'll be releasing a lot more music soon, just getting everything together. I want to release a body of work because the last time we spoke, I told you I was working on my album. So I've actually released a lot more singles after that, but I'm definitely getting closer to the album part now, so they can look out for that.
All right. Good news.
Yes,
congratulations.
It is. Thank you.
All the very best.
Thank you.
Another highly anticipated debutant was Dexta. Yes, sir. So congratulations. You've made the biggest stage in the Jamaican space.
A wonderful experience for me personally, and it's the first but not the last.
Did you get the reaction you anticipated, you expected, you wanted?
Yes, the crowd was very receptive, you understand, and they were actually keen in listening of what I had to say, and really and truly I'm most grateful.
And this was a stage you aspired to be on, is it?
Yeah, was inspired by, aspired by, and now I am on, so I'm grateful.
How long was the set?
It was 15 minutes, but it went to 17. They give me 2 extra minutes for some reason, I don't know what.
The career now, where is it? What's going on with it?
A lot of EP forward now. One, debut 2022. We're supposed to drop the Late Bloomer, but it was a little clearance issues, so we just ended up putting back the EP out. So September, look out for it, distributed by VP, because we're now collaborating on a couple tracks. International collaborations, both in the Jamaican diaspora and African diaspora, and actually in the States, because a couple mainstream had reached out since since my last Florida performance, and it is a go and grow and give thanks.
Aren't you going to give us some names?
No, I'm not going to name, no, you understand?
Yes.
Very exclusive this time, don't worry yourself.
All right.
You go manifest and then we come on stage and go, no. Officially thing, you know what I said? Yeah. Well, Africa, Kimini, we can give one name, Kimini. She's a rising sensation.
Afrobeat?
Yeah, Afrobeat. Yeah. Shatta Welly with YGF, I think Mike Jones, we have, Mike Jones, a rapper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we have quite a few other individuals who reach out to see me. And local acts see me. Big up Masicka, big up Chronicler, them people have been showing me love, see me. TJ up top boss, big up Governor, big up Dexta Daps, see me. So, and big up Shaneil Muir, yeah.
Well, Dexta, sir, I'm calling you name proper today.
Yes.
You're doing well, and we're happy, sir.
Thank you, man. Blessings. I'm grateful, man. Blessings.
Heavy girl and them renegade, but this outdated. Bring on my spinners.
High impact performers like Koffee, Beres Hammond, Chris Martin, and Dexta Daps lived up to their reputation as great performers. Was no surprise at the return of Reggae Sumfest. So Koffee, I didn't get a chance to see you on that stage tonight directly. I saw the screen. But for you, how was it?
I think it was good. I have a positive feeling about how I left the stage, and I really appreciate the reception from the audience and their response.
How important is this appearance for you?
Well, Sumfest is huge for me because obviously I'm from Jamaica and Sumfest is Jamaican made. And it's good to be back home. I just recently did a 24-date North American tour, and I've been in and out of Europe doing a few dates here and there. So it's good to be back home to perform to my own people.
Yeah. So how were those shows? What are some of the biggest memories and experiences you brought back?
Well, we've had mostly festivals here and there. So we did Wheel of Green in Paris and a few others. But one thing that stands out to me is a wedding we did in Italy for some reason. It was a small event, but it was really fulfilling, and yeah, we had a good time. So we've been traveling to different European countries just doing it.
Okay. And the album? Where's the album in all of this?
It is very present. I've been performing the album as I've been going along, and the reception has been good. I feel like the audience tonight really enjoyed Times 10. So big them up for that.
Yeah. And what about the continent? The big black continent of Africa?
So we haven't been yet, but we have plans to head over in December.
In December?
Yes.
So you're being called, right?
Yes, I would say so.
Absolutely. All right, so what about recordings now going forward? You know, the album is out there, so you're in no rush to do anything, but are there anything else coming up soon in the pipeline?
Yeah, for sure. We constantly work on music, and we have some more coming.
So like you wanted to tell me something,
No, I don't want to spoil any of my surprises. We have some more music coming, so you can look out for that soon.
All right, Koffee, thank you so much.
Blessings.
All right, and congrats again.
Thank you.
Hey, fancy, all your heart's in on a vacancy.
Girl, now caressing me. You know me have a few spots, so when me rally, I me say all of my problem them. So
you know, when it comes down to performance, take a look. Christopher Martin is like performance is another name for Christopher Martin. Top tier performance, that is, sir.
Respect.
Much respect.
Respect. I appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot, man. It was a great night. I loved it.
Well, let me go right into what you to a tribute you did, or a call out really, a call out to stop the killing of women in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Stop the violence against women and children, you know? Definitely. The Sumfest the Sumfest stage is an awesome platform for me to bring across such a message, you know? So, you know, there was no better time to do it.
We thank you and we commend you for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, man.
We'd love to have seen more of that on the stage.
Right. Yeah, man. From me get that. Yeah, man.
A united front against violence, brethren.
Definitely, man. It starts. If I have a voice and I have people who listen to me, you know. So when I get a major platform like this, I have to let the people understand what is really happening. Yes. So for those who they have it in the back of their minds, but they're waiting on somebody that they love and respect, like say Christopher Martin. Yeah, Masicka said, you know, this is what we're supposed to be doing, and this is what we're supposed to be highlighting, and this is what we need to be tackling as a country and as a nation. Yeah, it will come across in a wonderful way. So I could not waste the platform. I have to tackle it, I have to think about it, I have to talk about it, you know? Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so otherwise, what does this mean for you, this appearance, this particular staging of Reggae Sumfest?
It's a great one for me, you know? It's going to be one of the more memorable ones due to the mere fact that it's like you were studying for an exam for 2 years, because COVID had us on a hiatus for 2 years. No outside events of this magnitude. So this is the first one here in Jamaica. So it's like, you know, you get the test paper now. You have to pass the test to go out there now and get other work. Yeah, so from your pass that test, you know you're solid. And the people showed me so much love, so pass the test, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, were you able to watch other performances?
No, I never got the chance to watch. I watched some of Dexta's performance, you know. Yeah, man, solid as well. I'm a brother that I love him like that, you know what I mean? But that was the only performance I got to watch. Last night I never got to come to the show, but overall the feedback for the entire festival has been wonderful, so I give thanks for that.
All right, give a shout out to those in whatever market you'll be appearing in next.
Yeah, man, definitely. Well, I don't know, we leave from here directly and we go to Washington for a performance there. And we have Haiti, Sakpa said, big up me Haitian massive. We have the New York Jerk Festival end of July. We have Reggae Gill coming up. Myself and Romy and Virgo, a very special performance. Yeah, man, the summer busy, man. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. But enough love to all the people who've been supporting me over the years, man. Without you, there'd be no Christopher Martin. Love and respect with 40, you know what I mean? And look out for my new single, Guaranteed. I got the chance to perform it here at Sumfest. On stage to show you a small snippet of that from them. Catch it, you're gonna say it. So look out for that single to be released. Look out for the video as well. And again, thank you for all the love, Martin and Darcy.
Me, I'm a princess, I am a done. Lady in my life, I woman, I feel understand. See that special dedication to the everybody from your love, your mama. I want you to
Feed your mama. Feed your mama.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Red Stripe, brewing good vibes for Jamaica 60.
Now, after his high impact performance at Reggae Sumfest, Dexta Daps opened up about his stagecraft and his tremendous demand all over the world. Here he is.
The $1,000,000 question is, so fast can you sing with me? Bring it. No.
So Dexta, sir, congratulations. A whole bunch of them for you. But let's talk about tonight first. Reggae Sumfest, your appearance.
Yes. Tribute to Vibes Cartel, to Louis Culture. I mean, it's a blessing. Me enjoy the performance.
Yes.
I don't know if the world did.
Oh yes, you did. We saw you up there. You were as free as a bird and
yes, man, just
that tremendous
enjoying
catalog of yours and that performance ability.
Yeah.
In all its glory, having the women doing everything you want them to do. Next up. Wow.
It's a good feeling.
Yes, sir.
It's a good feeling.
Okay, so let's start with Louis now. You resurrected his career in a sense.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because a man like him, an iconic artist like him.
Yeah, like after needing, yes.
You know what I mean?
You're where I am.
Oh gosh, man, but a classic. And for you, what has it done for you?
For me, it's just been as frustrating as you just explained it. You know what I mean? Seeing a legend like that with such a catalog, not get his roses, not get the love he's supposed to get. You know what I mean? So, and he always has been one of my favorites. You know what I mean? From them time there. You know what I mean? Because you don't know, love the dancehall thing, and me's a girls person. So him is a girls DJ them time. You know, Pamela lose her man. Whoa, you know, they mix up something there. I feel him thing, so I'm always my joy. So if I see him come back, it's just a joy, and if I meet tech, then I'll do it, man.
Oh, Gangali.
To just see him around again, it's just a joy.
Oh, yes, sir.
Up on stage, just a jump.
Okay, so talk about this relentless campaign of yours. Like
Never
everywhere, burning up stage, doing things to women. Women have some...
We have to do it for the culture.
Yeah.
We have to do it for the culture, Winfred, because guess what? Our culture need that boost. I've been so many places where I've performed in some of the most local clubs. I just want to use the word local because I don't want to make it seem too bad.
Yes.
It's really hole in the wall. You know what I mean? When you go there, nothing is organized. You have 200 people on stage. Everything is disorganized. And then when you go to an international artist show now, you see a whole different experience. You're like, oh my God, look at the background, look at the production. So I just wanted to do that for my career and for the culture. Yeah.
That you're passionate about that.
Very, very. As a mission we will not stop.
And because you're rooted in R&B.
Yes.
You've seen it all.
Yeah.
You know what it should be.
Yes.
What an artist need to really show.
We need to put that work in for our culture. You know what I mean? The dancehall, reggae culture, we need that standard.
Stagecraft, delivery, engage your audience.
Production. Make it look good. You know? We need that, man.
All right. Some of these parties that you do, you pull out massive crowds and you engage them like that. Are those working for you? Are you okay with the party side of it?
Most definitely. I mean, it comes with it. Everything comes with it. You know what I mean? The party side, then you have the real life, then you have the fun side, and everything comes with it. We just give and take everything, you know what I mean, and try to make the most out.
There's an explanation that you need to give for those who ask a question about these women that you put on These women,
oh
including
God, the sweep,
IKEA.
the sweep.
The IKEA. Jesus, Dexta. Wow. Where you get that strength from? Explain that for us. A little man like you can carry.
Oh
those
my
women
God.
so perfectly. And it's like you're carrying a little. How you do it, Bridget?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. Sometimes I worry, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I worry if I go drop, but then I fight, I feel myself firm. So I just whole of vibes, you know.
Bridget, I see that one and myself, no, I'm scared. And what are we?
Baba Roots, man.
You know what I mean?
Baba Roots.
And speaking of which, this little rumor thing with this woman thing will come on the stage.
Yes.
How do you respond to it? I know.
I know the girl. Yeah. I mean, I know everything about the girl. I know who put out the rumor and everything. So, you know, follow the media when you know the truth, you know.
Yes. So
the media can swell up stories, you know.
It's a dead issue, right?
Dead issue.
Yeah, well, it appears so. But
yeah, because them say the truth, you know what I mean?
There are those who out there would ask me. I want to ask Dexta about that.
Because it's garbage.
Yeah.
Why should we follow garbage? Yeah. It's just one little person decide to spread something negative. If you follow it up, you get too much strength, you know?
Same.
Yeah.
All right, talk about anything in the pipeline that you would want to disclose to us right now then.
Well, an interview. An official interview with her on stage.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? I've been away for a while.
And perform too.
And perform.
So we can do a special day.
Yeah, we could discuss that.
Yes, we want to do a special and you can invite some of your select fans.
Yes.
Females and come to the stage and take it over for an hour.
I love that.
I would like to do that. So that they can explore, they can see the fullness of Dexta Daps.
Yes.
We can talk and you perform for them and fans in the house. Your
100%.
own selection of fans coming 100%. In and get up close and personal.
You're gonna say
but you have to watch who you lift. how you lift. You know what I mean? On TV, you know, we have to kind of, you know.
Yeah, we can't do sweep on them.
No, but we can do it next. But it's good to see you, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah,
for the pandemic. You kept us entertained.
Definitely.
Okay, you inspire us and you inspire other artists, I know, because 100%. You were working throughout the pandemic. Such is the demand for you on a live stage.
Yeah.
And that ought to be something that the younger artists, the new arrivals we call them, should take note of.
Yes.
Okay, because they are not doing very well, most of them.
Yes.
When it comes to what you master.
Yeah.
They need to understand stagecraft and to deliver those lyrics, those songs.
Yeah, because they have the songs, yes, but it's just the performance, yeah. I mean, you can sometimes watch and learn, you know what I mean? But if you don't want to learn, you're never going to learn, you know what I mean? So my advice to them is just be interested in your brand.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you see her anywhere at all that you can make your brand better or bigger, invest in that. You know what I mean? Invest your energy or your time or your money in that. You know what I mean?
Well, sir, if they don't take it from you, I don't know who they will take it from. They are showing every day, the social media and mainstream media.
Yes, live proof.
Oh gosh, yes, all over it with you delivering like that,
yes, man.
I'm happy to hear that it's a mission.
Yes, definitely.
To change for betterment.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Even the venues, if you look, the venues I choose to keep the shows in is not usually a Caribbean per se venue.
Yes.
It's always one of them venues you see the rappers or the R&B artists in, that's because I want our brand to be noticed like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My brand, dancehall, to be noticed like that anywhere across the world.
Dexta Daps, sir. Good
Standard.
Respect. Thank you. There are times when you may not be hearing from Aidonia, but when he appears anywhere, he scores big. The artist puts his journey in music into perspective for us.
Over yourself! Over yourself! Yo, everybody shout! Yeah, 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 yeah.
We wanted so long. You know, they were locked down for like two years in Jamaica from March 2020 to March, 2022, so we definitely wanted this dancehall, wanted this Jamaica, wanted this the entertainment industry, wanted this, so we just come give with energy. We have it built up we all long. We don't plan for going to the crowd from a long time and other engagement there with the people and things. So I just go out there and deliver, give the people a vibe and they accepted it and we love it. Would I go back out there right now, Me not go back out there right now because I never really ready, but if I know set time, we're not selfish and a lot of artists there for work and the youth them there for work. So we cut my performance short because I took out maybe 4 or 5 rhythms for just kind of size it down and make the show go on, you see.
Jordan, how's the shoot me say? That easy, that never.
It's expanded. Growing.
Well, definitely, we always try, to help artists. Everybody know me look up to Bounty Killer, what he did, for dance and music, bringing forth, greats over the years from Scare Them and days like that and, Vibes Cartel, Movada, all that, even helping me in a lot of ways. And, we brought forward Koffee, we help, Intense and High Water, a host of young artists, from Tanza to Jades, to Patience, to DJ, there's a host of them, and then the new female.
When the killing them a bleach, no touch the skin tone, chrome a brimstone, fireball, flipstone, hustle and a chop up in cheese, we bring the dollar don't need loan, and no one a try clone.
Posh Morris, we met her when we did the That Is a Challenge. That was in early 2021, and I said, a girl a bad and, the business need more females, and at the time, the business was expanded with females. You have Shensia, you have Jada, you have Shaneil Muir, you have Maya, and you have all of these, females. So I say, eat them, Spice done there already as, so what they say, we need, a female bad and she's good as I try put our talent out there and, help the youths, you see, straight.
There appears to be this coolness about 4th Jenna.
Yeah.
Like even Koffee,
yeah.
Just cool for a while and you wonder, what? You've done that a lot. Is that a deliberate strategy in your career?
It is, because we are Jamaicans, and the Jamaican people, them kind of think away and, you have to know, if you're too much more time, people easily, turned off and thing and it's working at the right pace, if you watch the rappers, them gonna drop like albums, album this year, album next year, drop an album then tour, so we just study them thing there and it worked for me, Vibes Cartel dropping 1 million songs that work for him, and other artists dropping 1 million songs that work for them, but what works for me, is keeping myself exclusive and just dropping songs at the right time, seasons, Easter, summer, Christmas, and it always work, every year them can say I don't have a big song, and all they need is one song as an artist at a time. Them way because we have a catalogue already. We bust from 2005, so we have a catalogue. So once you have one current song, it brings back the catalogue.
But that has been so with you. For a long time you were underground.
Yeah.
And then you explode up above ground. And sometimes it seems like you're going back underground, but you were never, ever irrelevant in this space. I know.
And respect for that, I work hard, back in the days, it was hard work for me at the time, coming in the business, like it was really hard at that time with, Bounty and Beanie and all of the great artists at that time. And, for a period of time, them kind of push with things underground. That's when we took it to the streets, YouTube and CDs and stuff like that. But when like Jackie came 2013, that's when everything started to change because at that time Jackie was the biggest song in dancehall, in Jamaica and internationally. And the most I traveled between 2013 and 15, and then we just pace ourselves from there. We came with Brooklyn, we came with Tip on Your Toe, and then from there so we start coming with Caribbean girls, songs like that. We was focusing mostly on the females because I didn't run the dancer. We check our catalogue and we say, say your catalogue, short of some aggressive type of thing. Then 2006 we went, we went Trigger Work, we went Banger. We went Breeze 2017 with Yeah, Hot Tool and songs like that, so that was when, people started to say, we have to respect Aidonia and, what he's been doing and what he's doing now. Then 2017, Governor got the break. So me as the artist who put him out there, I could not compete with my artist, for the limelight, who want him put on him foot. So when him get the break, we did Breeze with him, then he did Baked Bean, he did One and Move and all that, so we left him with like the end of 2017 to 2018 for kind of show the people say, so everything we do is a strategy and we just work smart. It's all about that, Yeah.
It's good to hear you articulating it for us because we kind of see it in our people. We have to get you to confirm. That's great, my brother. You should tell a friend. Masicka is widely believed to have been the artist who took Reggae Sumfest Festival night number 1. Masicka sat down with us and was not shy about accepting that he is a reserved person who wishes to have his music do the talking.
Everybody up! Together! Give me this! My God! Everybody!
You know something, people? I am declaring him an enigma. An enigma, Masicka. Okay? You know what I mean? So Masi, how things, sir? You're very low key in the media. Why? What we do?
You know, it's not really, you know, I love the media. It's just that the media can get very contradicting sometimes, and I just stay away from it and try to do the work. Do the music. I like make the music talk instead of me, you know what I mean? Yeah. I like the work talk. So as long as the work speak for itself, the fan them I stay in tune, then we're good. You know what I mean, Winfred?
Fair enough, sir. The work is definitely talking right now?
Yeah, man, because that's all we know, you know. You know what I mean? The music. I'm just try to stay consistent, try to put in the work, try to stay on top of the game. Day in, day out, try to better the craft every single chance I get, you know what I mean?
Clearly, the way you're working, again, you're not the guy who is up in our camera and all these things every day. But when you drop a tune, nobody walks around it. When you appear somewhere, you get your crowd out.
Yes, man, definitely, because I try to focus on the craft. And you see, when you give them the craft in the best way possible, them are going to hear it. Yes. So even if I'm in the mix-up, in the drama, in the thing, I ensure so I take time on the music. I make sure my fans them receive it in the best way possible. So once you stay on top of the game in that way, your music will forever live on, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Your initial years in the music, you were an underground.
Yeah, man.
We call you an underground.
Struggling, man. Yeah, man, yeah. Definitely. Because they don't know. Here what me know. You see, everything is stages. Yeah. And I did love the journey. I can't say nothing bad about my journey because it made me who I am today. I appreciate all of the fight, all of the journey. Because here we do. It made me realize that I have to work twice as hard, put in the work, cement my thing the right way, in a position where them can't move it, you know what I mean?
So it was indeed a learning curve that paid big dividends for your career.
Yes, man, but I have to sit back and go back to the drawing board like everybody else, you know what I mean? Yes. And listen to the critiques and listen to a lot of things and say, all right, then here what, this is my job. I have to be on top. There's no way around it. I have to put out the best thing them. So, you know what I mean? I just keep the pressure, and never stop. Yeah, man, definitely.
And now it's like a walk in the park, it appears.
Yeah, man, you know. Yeah, man, we love the music, so you don't know, we enjoy doing it. I enjoy being out there for the fans, I enjoy giving them the music, you know what I mean?
Where are they in the world, Masicka, the fans?
All over, man, all over. You know, we go everywhere, Winford, Israel, America, Canada. I just Africa, I have Africa like January 11 and 12, so everywhere, crazy. The love crazy out there, you know what I mean? The album crazy, so, you know what I mean? The love different.
Yes, so speak about this album that was submitted for the Grammy.
Yeah, man, definitely the 438 album.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Exceed 100 million views across all platforms. You know, it do major well, #1 all over the world. You get me saying? It was a great joy. Big up the artists them who did on the project also, to Popcorn, Steph London, you know what I mean? And Sean Paul, the rest of the artists them. Great body of work. Yeah, man, definitely.
And that is a tremendous measurement of your commitment and your walk, the way you're walking.
Yes, definitely, because I realize, you know what I mean? People say the music now sell, trust me, win for the album sell, you know what I mean? And people realize, they say if we focus on the craft, you have consumers out there who love the music, them just want good music, you know what I mean? And that is what I focus on right now, my craft. That are the thing. You get me? Yeah, Bob Marley still their #1, and the music good. No man can't knock Bob Marley. The craft Bob Marley focus on, you never really see in the media. The craft, the music, the thing, I hit a talk when you're gone. You see me, I know what you wear, I know what you do. The music.
This night at Reggae Sumfest, this night for you?
Yes, man. You see it for yourself?
Yes.
Yes, man.
Wicked performance.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Is it fulfilling what you wanted to do?
Yes, because the fans them did been a wait for a while, you know what I mean? So I just go out there and give them what them did a wait pan, give them what them did long for, you know what I mean? The Masicka, the energy, the vibe, you know what I mean? So I just go out there and do my best, and them love it. Them receive every minute I.
And you were part of what we call the New Age dancehallers.
Yeah.
Tonight. Some of them first time for a big stage like this. some of them got the break during the COVID crisis, and they were coming in here. Lots of them were not very good performers when people saw them on stages and so on. What is your take on them? How do you feel about them?
Well, I don't know, big up the youths them. First and foremost, the youths are my future. I'm ready. Every one of the youths them, I try to do something better with them life, because them could have depend on the ends. That are the first thing, you know what I mean? And me used to in that position there at one time, so it's a learning process too. So we can't knock them. Them have to just grow and learn it, you understand? And them do good in my eyes still, because them go out there, them get it done, them could have shy away, them could have nervous, you know what I mean? Them go out there and get the task done. I know them family proud of them. So at the end of the day, for you get the money, you make your family proud, you go back to the drawing board, you say you can better, but you can't too bash yourself. Yeah, man.
Family and thing, I met your cousin, right?
Yeah.
And you're a big inspiration for him?
Yes, man. Career. Yes, man. I don't know him, I do the music to him, I push on. And a lot of youths in Jamaica to win for it, but here what the music, they give me the credit what I deserve over the years, because I've been consistent like 6-7 years right now. Hits. I want to say hits are consistent hits, but you see me is not a man in the media and I go tell you, you know what I mean? I just work. I make the work speak as I say. But enough of the youths, some way you say I do it right now. We inspire them. My style, you know what I mean? But we big up the youths them same way, because we learn from everybody like we learn from Bounty Killer, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And you're bridging Aidonia to do it the same way?
Yeah, man. Same way, because I want loving of the music, you know what I mean?
And the two are the most famous underground starters in dancehall.
Yes, that's why.
Both of you are getting now the kind of love that looks like it will sustain forever.
Yeah, man. You see the
nobody can take a note of this again.
No, the stone of the builder refuse always become dead cornerstone, you know. So, as I tell you, I appreciate all of the fight them. It make me so solid. It make me want to do it more, because I like prove my haters them wrong. So it motivate me to go harder. And if each person have the mindset there, you know what I mean, you just use it as a building block. Push on, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Bridging, it sounds to me that music, the business of music and discipline, self-discipline and focus are big on your agenda.
Yeah, man, I grow up in a Winford, and we can't run in a cycle, and we can't do the same thing every day. I have a youth right now, I try to leave a legacy. Remember, anything can happen to me if I walk out through the door. So we have to make decisions where we can live on from, decisions where my youth them can grow from and realize, say, yo, you know, my father do this, we do that, you know what I mean? So we have to educate yourself on some different level, and not just the songs them neither, you know what I mean? So I grow up with every aspect of the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, definitely.
Well, Masicka, keep doing it, sir.
Yeah, man.
Come back another 50 years, come talk to me. We don't care now, we don't have trouble.
Yeah, man.
Because we know that to each his own.
Yeah, man.
We also respect the fact that you're doing what you're doing. We have come to see that we're on the right path and below you.
Yeah, man.
We do the road boy.
Yeah, man.
Because we see when you drop something, when you step forward, things happen.
Yeah, man, we not have to talk it, we not have to overdo it, you know, because here what, you know, at the end of the day, you can't hide great work, you know. You know what I mean? So you just put in the work, man, and the fans, them love it. We not have to talk it, we not have to in the media every day, and you know what I mean? First of all, I know my personality, and we can't do it on me, you know what I mean? I'm a low-key person, you understand? I just like work.
So it's naturally you,
yeah? Yeah, naturally me, I don't know what I got asked. So if I go out there and my style, you say if you know me, just easy. I do work 100% in it. You can't play with my work though. Everything, all of it, in my work, I put it. Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, man.
And the way you're doing it, it's real business. The way the thing is,
yes,
self-discipline is.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Yes, man. You have to, all right, here what? You're not always motivated, you know, Winford, to tell you the truth, you know. Because you're not a robot, but you have to discipline. I do it when I feel like I don't want to do it, because I have to get it done. I wake up every day and get this thing done, not because I want to do it. All I will go through bad days, but I know so here I have a goal and I have to reach it. I understand, and time go. You get me? And when I lose yesterday, I can't complain about that, and tomorrow no exists, I just know. So I have to make the most, and no, I always right now. You know what I mean? So I get up every day and stick to the task. Yeah, man, trust me.
Masicka, stick to the task here.
Yeah,
so
man,
stay with it.
How them a go like we the hungry before? How them a go like we the? You have to make it when you.
And with that, this is where we say so long from our coverage of Reggae Sumfest 2022, The Return. For more, please go to our YouTube channel, On Stage TV. Winfred Williams, on behalf of the hardworking team, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.